Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back, Penguin Nation. It's your boy, Marshulartz. Another episode of Digital Arts with Marshulartz. I'm the owner and operator of Labinto LLC, my manga and light novel company stationed in Ohio. You can currently read my manga, Penguin Boy. You can go read Aku Ronin, done by the talented #1 manga, Recusant, done by the talented Storm Rave, Saikyu, which just launched over on our platform Labinto, done by the talented Yuki, and many other titles created by other talented artists on the team who signed on to the company. You can go read it over on labinto.net, which the links are down below and in the description. Be sure to subscribe, as it always shows your ever-growing interest, content, and shout out to all the recent subscribers. You joined the right channel for drawing, gameplay, and more. So, let's dive in. If I sound a bit doom and gloom, it's because, I've been hearing this thing go around. I have a couple friends who are very close to the circuit, but yeah, I always want to stress this, man. Um, Charlie Kirk was somebody. He was an American right-wing political activist, media personality, some would say, and I knew people who were very, I wouldn't say extremely close, but they definitely have known him. They had dinner with him, chatted with him and stuff like that. And so I've been talking with them for the last couple of weeks. He was executive director of the student organization Turning Point in the USA, which, he co-founded in 2012, which is the year I graduated high school. He was a year above me. I think he was born in October of 2020, not 2020, October of 1993. I was born in February of 94. So we were literally only months apart, so not even a full year, 4 to 5 months, 4 to 5 months apart. And yeah, he had already done like some amazing things, man, for himself. Now, I'm not a political guy by any means, and I say this just to kind of advocate for people that I know I'm going to lose because I'm talking about this topic, but I just really felt compelled to talk about it after some while. Um, I really don't like that people are celebrating this guy being murdered, um, shot and killed in front of his family. And if you look at just the facts of it, who he was killed by, and it's still a developing thing, still a developing case. I'm not okay with it. I think the biggest part about it for me is the people who are celebrating that, this is this, and I just keep looking at it like, guys, this person didn't kill Saddam Hussein, he didn't kill Hitler, he didn't kill somebody who caused these massive atrocities anywhere. Talking about a guy who got killed right in front of his family, you know. And I'm just not okay with that. And I get that some people are. I mean, I don't relate, but I do get that they are. I mean, it's as simple as that. But it makes me just wonder and look at our world, you know. And this kind of goes into other topics as well, with the whole people who are anime tourists and doing all this stuff. And I mean, I could go into that, but we're gonna stay on the topic because I really just kind of think it's disgusting. It's weird how this is kind of what we not kind of this is what certain people are okay with. This is what they champion. They champion these kinds of people. And it's kind of the same thing with the whole like, oh, this guy is doing this and this, and he's taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. A lot of people had a problem with this guy just because of what he talked about, just because he disagreed with him. And by that logic, it's like if somebody disagrees with you and has their own stance in these ways, like, is it okay for them to come do the same thing to you? No, it's not. It's not okay. Yes, he spoke out. He spoke about against a lot of things that people just didn't like. And for me researching it, a lot of people say, oh, he spoke hate, he spoke this. I can't vouch for that. All I gotta say is like assassinating somebody in cold blood, uh, you know, like this person did, isn't the right way to go about things. And all this does for our society is this makes it seem like it's okay to do these things. And that's what really worries me is, you know, now we're going to have people come up who are like, "Oh, it's okay for me to do this because that's how we take care of our problems." And I think that there's a lot of people who aren't ready to have this conversation because they understand that this they don't think that it's going to be that bad. And I'm just like, "Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be this crazy." It's going to be this crazy. And to me, I really just worry about this kind of stuff because, you know, I got nieces, I got nephews, I have people who I care about walking the street, and I don't want them to have a disagreement with anybody. And for that to happen, for somebody to be like, "Oh yeah, this is exactly how I handle my problems." We just get rid of them as if they're nothing. And then once we get rid of them, once they delete themselves or once we delete them, everything is so much better. It's like, what did this really do for everyone in the long run? Just because somebody came along and they didn't agree with you or you felt so compelled. And my thing is this: I truly believe that this person was in these online chat groups, like it was said. These people were in, or this person was in these groups and they felt empowered and backed by the community that they're in. And that's why they felt so compelled to do it. And yeah, just for me, it's just disgusting, man. And I mean, that's pretty much all I want to kind of say. Pretty much all I kind of want to do on that topic is just kind of chat about that, man, because that to me was just very crazy. I don't know what someone thinks that does for our society, because I think that anyone who anyone who chooses that option themselves, they don't give any crap about themselves or their family or anyone, because doing that just kind of lets everybody know that, like, you don't really care about anything. Life isn't precious to you. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody coming. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified. Once again, shout out to everybody who is there. Apologies, this is more of a downer video. I'm just kind of drawing still chapter 13. You can go read and you can go read all the volumes, not volumes, you can go read all the chapters of Penguin Boy over on theminter.net, along with Akaronin Rakusin and the newly released Sakyo. Chapter 12 of Penguin Boy just dropped. And yeah, you can go buy volume 1 of Penguin Boy as well. And yeah, other than that, let's continue to recall imagination, one story at a time.